Looks like the Vipers are in full force today. Got a 94 RT10 and a 96 GTS with blue and white racing stripes. Looks to be either BBS 3-piece wheels or ACR rims. Couldn't really tell, the center caps are gone, but looks like they did the LED markers for the front, and that thing is just beautiful. RT10 is all stock and just beautiful in that red.
Good afternoon, y'all. My name's Joe. Welcome back to another episode of Z-Fighter Performance Garage. We are back on our 2000 Dodge Viper build. However, when you go one step forward, usually you go 2 steps back. Unfortunately, we were able to get our 2000 Dodge Viper GTS out of that anti-theft system mode that it was in. We were also able to start the car. We started it and still noticed there wasn't adequate fuel pressure all the way up to the engine, which I'll show you in the clip here shortly. But that's when things turned from good to bad, and luckily nothing caught fire, but we did notice that we had a huge fuel leak. The fuel tank is leaking, so I went ahead and jumped online and ordered a new fuel tank. Well, not new because they don't make them anymore, but a replacement fuel tank that is in good working order. Along with that, I did order a closeout panel. What is a fuel closeout panel, you might ask? Well, on the RT10s, Dodge for some reason included a closeout panel, which makes access to the fuel tank a lot easier, whereas the GTS, the coupe, you have to drop the rear subframe and spend hours and hours of work trying to get the fuel tank out that way. So what we're going to do is take the closeout panel once it comes in, use that as a template on our GTS, and basically cut into the fiberglass body of our GTS, remove our bad fuel tank, put our new fuel tank in, and then probably going to either rivet or some type of method put that closeout panel in. That way we can access our fuel tank a lot easier moving forward. So right now I'm going to go ahead and show you the video of us starting it and then realizing that we had a fuel issue. Go. I hear gas. Where's it spewing from? Find the leak. Hurry. Find the leak.
Cut it out.
What?
Cut it out. Leaking.
Where?
Back behind the gas. Back behind the battery.
It's going to be very hard to see, but we have figured out that the reason we're not getting adequate fuel pressure is we have a fuel leak. See all that wetness? So we don't know if it's coming from our fuel tank or lines up near the fuel tank or what's going on, but we're going to go ahead and probably cut into the fiberglass rear section of the car and try and get the fuel tank out, see where we can find that leak. Then from there we should be good. We did get it out of our anti-theft system. It is no longer in that. The car did start up right away and was able to run, but somebody yelled fuel, we cut it off, and yeah, so can also see a little bit of wetness up top where the fuel tank is. So definitely going to cut into the rear section back here and see what's going on.
So yes, that was a total bummer. We didn't catch anything on fire, which was definitely a positive thing. A little bit of fuel did leak out onto the ground, which evaporated quickly in our Texas weather. But moving forward, what we're going to do today, which that was done yesterday, but in today's video, we're going to go ahead and focus in the interior of our car again, try and finish up that center area with installing the rubber boot for our shifter, as well as the leather shifter knob boot and our EBrake boot and the center bezel, and just kind of wrap that up. Also going to try and dive into removing the driver's side door panel and possibly getting the driver's side window out, as well as the window regulator, and possibly, if I have time, getting to installing our new window regulator for our driver's side door, but I'm not really sure if we'll get that far today in today's video. So let's get to it.
Okay, so now that we have removed the driver's side door panel on our 2000 Dodge Viper GTS, we're going to take a 10mm ratchet. We're going to remove these 2 bolts, as well as these 3 nuts. And then, if you can see, there's also a nut right there that we're going to have to remove. Once all of those have been taken off, we should be able to remove the old busted window regulator motor assembly and go ahead and install our new one. We have successfully removed the old non-functional window regulator setup for our driver's side door, and now we are going to be installing our new one right there. And the window is up. We're going to bring it down, go ahead, and for the new one we'll be putting the bottom of the window into here and using the retaining clip to clip it in, and go ahead and reverse the process that we did to remove the window regulator assembly. So here we go. Okay, we have successfully installed our new driver's side window regulator motor assembly, and now we just need to hook up power to it and make sure that it works. Okay, so the EBrake shifter boot has already been installed. I purchased it brand new, already done. So what you do with this to install it is it has these push tabs. You go ahead and insert it down in like that. Then you will take your center console area like so, and you'll just push those push pins. All right, there we go. We have successfully installed our EBrake boot into our center console. Now we're going to focus on taking the tabs loose from here
We're going to open these tabs up, pull this bracket off, get our new shift boot, and go ahead and use like Amazing Goop or some type of glue adhesive to glue down the leather on the back side of this. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so we have allowed this to cure and tack up. So now what we're going to be doing is installing. We have both boots installed and the center bezel installed, as well as our center console. So where we're at now is back to trying to figure out why this window won't roll up. We did test the window regulator. It does work when you put direct power to it, but when you hit the switch, it is not working. So we're wondering if maybe a wire in here got messed up. I saw in the forum that that's a possibility, so now we're going to have to dive into that. So we might as well keep the door panel off and try and go forward from there. Thank you very much for watching today's video. Really appreciate it. If you liked today's video, please don't forget to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button. Also, please turn on your post notifications so you get all new content coming to the channel.